Kuma Clan. Just checking in with you guys. Just going to give you a quick update. Give you updated information on specs of where everybody enjoy their holidays, enjoys your Thanksgiving, spent it with your family, and things of that nature. Okay, we're going to jump into the Kuma. We're going to talk about the HINA briefly, and I'll just go over a couple things here. Market sentiment, where we're going at, things of that nature. So, it's going to jump into this, right? We have the Kuma. We're at currently up 9.7%, which is pretty cool. As you can see, the whole market has, had a great correction. Now we're at 11.1%, which is even better. Great. The whole market has had a correction. A lot of panic happened when, the reemergence of COVID. These things will affect the market. So, as you can see, I don't know if you, of course, you have. If you're an investor, you've seen the market was all in the red Saturday and parts of Friday. So just keep in mind, guys. Bitcoin down, and everything was just big correction here. Okay, so we're just gonna the correction was due to the reemergence scare of the COVID. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna go into the Kuma. As you can see, we dropped under the 20 briefly, and we also talked about the 20 as our main support line, our main support level. So obviously we went under the 20, and the green candles lit in. Fire sale. People brought in for Black Friday, jumped right back up. So this has more confirmed of our overall resistance. And if you're here for the first time, please hit your like button, hit the notification bells, and comment Kuma Clan Diamond Hands. So that is what occurred with that. Okay, so we have a strong support level at that 20. Our market cap rank is 973. What makes that important? Out of 11,000 coins within 6 months, guys, So just May, June, July, August, September, October, November, so just keep in mind. That's why we're Akumas. We're on a great, great rise, a great start. If they say your first step determines your last step, then it's like, wow, we came in strong, guys. As you can see, this as far as the likes on this, which is, I look at all of these things equate to something greater. Okay, because we've been here when this 16 was at a 10, guys. Okay, and I've also been looking at holders. We've been spinning sideways around 25,000 holders for the last week or so. But we're waiting for new news, which is going to send us to our next levels. But in the meantime, our common sense lands on, wow, we're at 25,000 holders. We've been here for the last 2 weeks. We dropped under our marker, and we had the fire sale, which pushed us back up to the 20. That shows you that the holders doubled down immediately. That shows you the strength of our community Kumas. Okay, so please keep that in mind, that we are on a great footing as Kumas, all united Kumas. So trading volume around $2.8 million, pretty cool. So just keep that in mind. We're doing great, Kumas. Great. We're on schedule, Kumas. It's a new project. Of course, it's not a short-term, get-rich-quick scheme. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer any financial advice. Just give you thoughts, ideas, opinions, things I receive from the big Kuma types of plays I'm into, okay? So that bounce off was great to me. We're looking at the overall chart now to see, because when you look at your 24 hours, you look at your 7-day, 14, 30, 90, 180 year, and then the max. I like to go through that process, before I do bring you this information. So I've had that, and we see the immediate bounce off. We're looking at the forming of a whole pattern that you would notice over time here. Okay, so the 20, every time it's tested, it goes up here. So I'm actually looking, and this, guys, mind you, guys, this is going on all during a massive correction through the whole market, guys. So Kumas, the strength of our community is impeccable. It's marvelous. It's just like, wow. So honestly, guys, yesterday, Kuma was actually in the green still. It was like 5.6%, guys. Just gonna be honest. 3.2, but it was in the green during the whole correction, and once it dipped, it went back up. So the Kuma has stood the test of times and weathered through the storm, which is beautiful. That shows you this 25,000 is like Spartacus Kuma 300. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So the Kuma is looking immaculate. We got the development, the team. It's beautiful, guys. So let's move on real quick. And we're gonna jump real quick into the HINA. We're gonna give the little HINAs a little bit of light, a little bit of understanding for the day. Just keep them up to date. So you have 14,892 holders, guys. We wanted it to hit the 15,000 last week. We talked about that. Obviously, did that not occur? The flood of the reemergence of COVID has changed that. That's why when you deal with a lot of these price predictions, they're never set in stone today. They can't be set in stone because one type of news can just, it can send a project up, it can send it down, left and right. You can say Bitcoin get 100,000, and then the U.S. can say something about a regulation, and it can plummet. So just be aware of that. We have a lot of outside influence when you deal with these projects. Why? Because they're new. So we have to understand once everybody rejects or even likes these projects, we're going to find consolidation. It's like, okay, I don't like it. Okay, I'm banned here, I'm banned there. And then we can focus on less volatility and less fluctuation. So, that's going to occur, of course, years down the line, which we already discussed, the crypto bubble, things of that nature. Just keep that in mind, guys. Now, as far as the HINA okay, I had a guy text me, what's going on with the HINA, dude? I brought it around when you mentioned it, 39, what's going on with the HINA is this. You had the whales sell off, you had the paper handlers get scared, things of that nature. You got your market cap, which is non-applicable. Okay, you had your trading volume is $240,427 for the day. So please keep that in mind that this is a brand new project. This is not a short-term play here. And as far as trading volume, guys, you have to keep in mind when you deal with your trading volume as far as, come on, guys. Like, these guys is considered whales right now, which wouldn't be a whale in Bitcoin. You would not be a whale in Bitcoin. You won't be a whale in Ethereum. You're definitely not a whale in Litecoin. We can just go on and on and on and on. So any upset of these little whales, actually hybrid dolphins trying to, portraying themselves as whales. I guess you're a whale here in the HINA, no whales. But these guys can get scared and leave a project and just tank it. Not tank it permanently, but cause the sell-off, cause the downtrend, things of that nature. Okay, so imagine if this guy right here was to leave, or this guy was to leave, or this guy, so they have a very fragile community. So I believe that it's up to the devs and the developers of that project to deal with their community and understanding that very sensitive point, especially during a sell-off. So imagine, look at the sell-off as a TV, like 20 of your flat screen. You don't even, you barely even know me, right? I'm just a freaking, I'm a YouTuber, right? You're listening to this. I go to your house for the first night. You're like, man, I don't even know you, dude, but you can stay here for like a week. Freaking. Okay, now you wake up and represent this as TVs. Like you wake up and all of your flat screens in your house is tumbling down your stairs and they break. Bing! And then I tell you, hey, dude, I know I just met you and I'm sorry I really broke your TVs up. You mind if you think you could just, donate some money towards my car insurance? You're going to look at me appalled, like, how dare this guy, Kuma? How dare he? He just, first of all, I don't know him. Then I allow him to stay in my house. And, my TV's tumble down the stairs. And he has the audacity to ask me to donate towards his car insurance. So these are the things that will scare whales off. Well, the whales, because these guys are not really, you got to understand, these guys are, they're whales in only this speck here. So these guys can look like, wow, I'm up, I can take my $169,000 and I can go to Doge, because Doge actually is at its bottom right now. So you're not looking at, you're looking for straight moonshots when you're looking at projects like that. I'm not seeing any drop further with the Doge. We've discussed the Doge, we discussed the SNL, which of course upset a lot of investors, but the good thing for anybody who just took a break from Doge is going to settle in, and any smart investors like, okay, I got scared because of this SNL Elon Musk stunt, but now we're at the bottom with the Doge, So what I mean by that is we're still at 20. This thing has been around this for so long. It's like, if you enter your money there, you basically have security. Not to see your portfolio in the red. And if it does drop in the red, it might drop a little 10%, 5%. It's not going to go down 50%. 75, so you're looking at your portfolio, it's like, wow, dude, because this thing's at the 39, and then you're at the 14. It's like, wow, people are 50% down on the portfolio right now, So I think the team, development team, of course, they renounce ownership, rug pull proof, whatever. But you gotta look at the history of people involved in the projects, things of that nature. So you're looking to develop community sentiment. You're looking to develop trust in your community, especially for new holders entering this. Okay, and when it's like without the listings, you have no security. You have no belief. Everybody's just gonna, oh my God, I believe in this project. Yeah, just gonna send a couple text messages and I'm just gonna go ahead and jump off a Brit. That's not how this works here. So, I think with this project, especially if they don't have, the development team, they didn't put away, a donation wallet, which was, a couple of these percentage should have went to, establishing new projects, things of that nature. Being that you're going to rely on the community, it's fully decentralized, which is a great thing. That you have to be a fragile understanding or fragile mod. You're not going to get, too many donations on the downtrend. I'm sorry. You do my TVs down the stairs now. You want to, need money with your car. No, that's not how that works. So once this thing goes up, I believe that you're gonna have a change in sentiments when this does occur. This thing has to reclaim, its 40 and knock off a zero to gain community understanding and support. You definitely have to knock at least a zero off. Hopefully by either the end of this year or the first quarter of next year. This has to be done to develop a stronger community sentiment. We need to see this trading volume get up, guys. Okay, we need less asking and more doing from the HINA family. We love y'all, but we're just gonna be transparent. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer any financial advice, and nor do I get paid under the table like these other sellouts, and nor do I shill random stuff across the web. So that being said, guys, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much. The Hinas is doing great overall in general. Please be in mind, it just started, But just just giving we give our little thoughts and ideas, for the future and the growth of everybody. We want everybody to succeed in these spheres, especially the stuff that we're covering, of course. So I do see the HINA actually, once this new listing here and for the holders, this next bull run, I can see HINA burning a zero when that does occur. Now, can we have a Shiba Inu type of consolidation over a period? That is possible. Will this new listing that they're working on just skyrocket this project to the roof, like, in one night? That's possible. But I'm not leaning towards that. I'm leaning towards to gain a little bit of traction back, which is, maybe this new listing, help them regain back here at least. Gain some great consolidation, meaning you have some stability. Maybe, your whales leave, killer whales, and, balance out your whole project. And then you will see the new levels. You will see more development. You will see more investors. All of this donation, all of that would occur. But you have to gain back this because that, oh my gosh, we was up here. I understand that, but that wasn't too high either. Okay, guys, just being realistic. We have the 39. You're looking at the zeros. We're looking at market cap. We're looking at total supply, quadrillions. People, when they enter these spheres, they're looking at, like, this is a quadrillion. Oh, wow. People love scarcity, guys. Scarcity is key. Scarcity will be king in these markets. That's why Bitcoin is winning. That's why Binance Coin is winning. So just keep in mind, guys, with that, and I'm looking at it as a long-term play, you have your automatic burns, of course, which will create scarcity over time. So this is a long-term play, great play. Keep that on your watch list.